Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a vampire story. In the last episode we were exploring some more of the town of Lad's Landing, talked to some more people, and got some new items. Well, the only item that we got in the last episode was the empty bucket, I believe, so yeah, we didn't find that much. But we did find out that the owner of the horse, whom we are supposed to buy the horse from for our wagons, she is trapped inside her own house because she lost her keys, and we found the keys in the well, but it's trapped under the ice, so we have to get the key from under there somehow. And then we came back here, and then for some reason the game simply didn't let us go anywhere. I tried to leave here and here. I was actually trying to go to the graveyard, but the game said that no, you can't leave. You have to get the coffin first or something like that. But I thought that maybe that's a bug or something. Let's see if we can leave now.
Madame Strigoi said to get my coffin now, so I better not wander off and explore.
Okay. And the same thing here as well.
Madame Strigoi said to get my coffin now, so I better not wander off and explore.
It's so strange. I mean, it's really strange that we can't leave unless we pick up this coffin right away. Maybe it's not a bug, and we actually have to get this coffin now. But then again, how can we get rid of this constable here? I was thinking that maybe we are supposed to hypnotize him, but we don't know how to hypnotize anyone yet. We are not that advanced in our vampire skills just yet. For the journeyman vampires, for the master vampires, it doesn't say anything about hypnotism here. Domicile, defenseless, back in black and never go back.
Frodrick, would you mind reading this for me? My crow's feet are sore.
Sore my ear? Alright, fine. In a nutshell, it says you can't enter homes without being invited in first. You also can't enter if they have holy symbols, garlic, red or white roses, or hawthorn branches on the entrance.
Red or white roses, that's new to me. That's a new weakness.
Frodrick, would you do the honors?
It says, in a nutshell, that vampires wear black cloth because it protects them from holy magic, such as holy water, crosses, and the sun.
And here?
Frodrick, do you mind reading this for me?
It says, in a nutshell, that you can bite people on the neck and drain their blood till they pass out, but you should do it when no one will see you.
Aha, okay. I should have read that. Or I should have used Frodrick to read it. Okay, so we actually, well, we got a new action, I guess you could say. Although it's kind of weird. Why are we have to do it like this instead of like, you know, doing it like this? Well, it says talk, but whatever. So this is what we have to do then. And now he's passed out. Okay, so that's what we had to do. Okay.
It's a sleeping constable.
Your first victim.
Victim? I didn't attack him. I just borrowed something from him that made him sleep deeply for a while.
Indeed. I think, oh yeah, this is indeed the very first time we have actually seen Mona sucking anyone's blood, or drinking blood for that matter. Okay, now we should be able to pick this thing up.
Yes, well, now that the constable is, resting quietly, I'll take my coffin back to Madame Strigoi's camp.
Nice, we got our coffin back. Then we just need the wagons. I don't think that it's these wagons that we need, but wagons anyway, a horse, and then if I'm not mistaken we need some sort of a ghoul, you know, basically a human that watches over our corpse during daylight and stuff. But now the question is, can we now go to the graveyard? Hopefully he doesn't freeze to death. Aha, yes. Drexylvania Graveyard and Picnic Grounds. Oh, isn't that lovely?
It's a sign for the graveyard. And apparently picnic grounds, too.
Don't feed the ghouls, I think it says.
It says, don't feed the ghouls.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't.
Aha, maybe we have to get a ghoul from here. Okay. What does this sign say?
The sign says, for whom does the bell toll? It tolls for me. Ring bell for service. Sincerely, Proprietor Dan Smith. Well, at least it appears that Mr. Smith has a sense of humor.
Well, shall we use
Let
this
me
bell?
give this bell a ring and see if anybody's home.
Yeah, do that.
No luck. He must not be here.
That might be a good thing. I imagine it would be awkward to explain why we're out here in the middle of the night trying to retrieve a box of your grave dirt.
Oh yeah, we need our grave dirt too. I forgot about that. that's actually quite funny. Children's swing set in the middle of a graveyard. That's quite funny. Well, let's enter.
I can't move up the path for some reason.
What do you mean?
The crosses on the gravestone.
Oh, god damn
They
it.
hurt. I can't seem to approach them.
Oh, boy. I was afraid of this. You're not going to be able to walk through the graveyard with all those crosses everywhere.
Yeah, there's quite a few crosses around here. God damn it. Graveyard office.
It's the crosses in the graveyard. I can't approach them. They hurt me.
Okay. We still got this. Okay. Do we have anything that we can... I don't think we have anything that we can use here. Frederick, can you go and, I don't know, knock all those crosses down?
I don't have the strength to pull those crosses out of the ground.
I didn't think so. Can you go to the graveyard's office and see if anyone is in there?
I'm not going up there without Mona.
Aw, too scared.
Nah, too tired. Why fly up there when I can just sit and let you do all the walking?
Well, can we fly there?
I think I could fly up there, but I wouldn't be able to land due to all the crosses repelling me.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Volleyball set.
It's a volleyball net. It's a swing set. Kids like to play on them.
Yes, indeed. So, how can we get rid of these crosses? Can we get rid of these crosses right now?
It's a picnic table. What are all those things sitting on the table? Are those teeth from one of the dead bodies?
No,
Sorry, what?
That's just a few leftover pieces of corn.
Oh, yes, I see. And that must be a piece of hot dog.
No, I'm pretty sure that's actually a finger.
Oh, gross.
Oh, there's... Ah, okay. I can't actually interact with those, with the finger and whatever was on the table. Well, shit, folks. Looks like we can't enter the graveyard after all. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
The crosses on the gravestone. They hurt. I can't seem to approach them.
Oh, boy. I was afraid of this.
So, what should we do then? I can't just go and smash them.
Even if I had something to smash them with, I wouldn't be able to get close enough to touch them. I'm going to have to find another way to deal with them.
Maybe I have to call that someone with this bell and ask him if he could get rid of
Let me give
them.
this bell a ring and see if anybody's home.
Maybe I'm have to hypnotize
No
that
luck.
guy.
He must not be here.
That might be a good thing. I imagine it would be awkward to explain why we're out here in the middle of the night trying to retrieve a box of your grave dirt.
I can't pick that up. That bell, that is. I don't see anything else interesting that we can interact with. And I don't think I have... How about this blanket? Can we cover those crosses?
That won't work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, it's just one blanket. Empty bucket. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything that we can do here right now, so let's just go back. But the question is, where should we go next? I can't pick up these coffee and donuts because we don't want them. I guess we just have to go back to Flat's Landing. Or maybe I should go and visit inside this Madame Sturgoy's wagon for a moment. Maybe see if there's an item or two that I have missed. We could talk to her some more too, I guess. She might have some interesting, helpful tips. How did you know my name? Yeah, that's indeed a good question. How does she know us?
How did you know my name?
I have been watching you two ever since Mona came to Droxylvania and was imprisoned by Shroudy in the castle. What goes on in Castle Varg interests me very much. But I don't want to bore you with all that right now.
Watching us all the time, huh? Maybe you should change your name to the nosiest nosy person to ever stick a nose where it doesn't belong.
You better be nice to me, Froderick. I know all about you and your troubles. I'm sure the Belfry boys would like to know that you have finally left the safety of the castle.
Oh, well, what I meant to say was, you should be called the most forgiving forgiver who ever forgave things that should definitely be forgiven. That work for you?
Forgiven. For now.
Okay. Why have you summoned me here? What is up with the creepy music? You seem to know so much about us. How is that possible? Well, she has been watching us with that crystal ball of hers, no doubt. Grave dirt, coffin, horse and wagon. Got it. Nothing else, right? Well, might as well ask all this.
Was that your voice I heard in my head?
Yes, I have the ability to send messages to those who are, shall we say, sensitive to the supernatural.
Okay.
Why have you summoned me here?
I know your plight, and I know how best to prepare you for your journey home.
Oh, good. What plight? Hang on a second, Toots.
Hang on a second, Toots.
Oh, yeah, that's
we
him.
don't even know you.
What is there to know? I am a gypsy fortune teller who looks after wayward vampires. Plus, anything I can do to annoy Baron Shroudy just brightens my day.
See, Fodrick?
Fair
Nothing
enough.
to worry about. She's just a good Samaritan, that is all.
I don't know. I think the knower of all things knows some things she doesn't want us to know.
Relax, Froderick. I feel bad for Mona. It isn't her fault what happened to her. I just want to help the poor girl out.
Well, isn't that nice?
Oh, good. What plight?
Mona, she means your, transformation into a, Vampire.
V-A-M... Oh, vampire! I am most definitely not a vampire.
No, of course not.
Fodrick is so silly.
Really? You're not a vampire? Then how do you explain the sleeping by day in a coffin, no less, the drinking of blood and turning into a bat, eh? Explain that, smarty pants.
I don't drink blood. Yuck. It's just...
Yeah, I heard. Salty tasting Merlot. Listen, honey, I have news for you. Shroudy killed you, drained you of blood, fed you some of his blood, then brought you back to Castle Varg as a vampire. You better learn to accept that pretty quick.
Aww.
There, no need to cry. I'm here to help you get back to Paris. As a vampire, you can live an extraordinary life, or unlife as it were. It will be wonderful, and just as fulfilling as a regular life. Don't let it get you down. Child, just do what I say and you'll be fine.
Really? Truly? Thank you for your kindness. I will listen. I'm all pointed ears. Tell me what I have to do.
Yeah, indeed, Mona. You really should cope with the fact that you're a vampire. I mean, just a few minutes ago you were sucking blood from that constable too.
What is up with the creepy music?
I tried playing country music for a while, but it just didn't seem to work.
I can wonder why.
The sun burns my skin, my best friend's back. The mirror shows me nothing. I smell like a rat. Oh, I'm just a vampire girl. When the moon comes up, I wake with the start. I'm feeling so sad, like I got a stake in my heart. Oh, I'm just a vampire girl.
Now that is scary.
Do you want to hear the verse where her carriage breaks down and her dog runs away?
No! No thank you.
Fine, suit yourself. I'm easy.
You seem to know so much about us. How is that possible?
I'm afraid that is a very long story.
Well, lady, we have nothing better to do, so shoot.
And no,
Story
thank
begins
you.
Many
I want to
years
spend the rest of
ago.
the
On
episode
second
here.
thought, lady, I have bad circulation problems and can't sit for long stretches of time.
I was born in Romania in 1829. My mother was a famous gypsy fortune teller, renowned throughout the land for her mystical arts and crafts.
Crafts?
Yes, my mother used to make these cute little papier-mâché cat figures, only it was cats doing human things. You know, cats driving a wagon, cats plowing the field, cats being burned at the stake.
Damn.
Always good for a laugh.
Yes, well, never mind the crafts. It's the mystical arts that concern your story. As I grew older, my mother began to instruct me in the ways of magic, but her knowledge was limited, and as I grew older, my hunger for power increased. Soon I sought out others beyond my mother to teach me what they could. In time, I grew far more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Did you know that with great power comes great responsibility?
And usually some colorful tights.
Roderick, stifle! Please continue.
Soon I realized that I had reached the limit of what mere mortals could teach me. My skills could only be increased by looking beyond this world. I began to research the world of supernatural beings, demons, werewolves, mummies, and of course, vampires.
How did you find this information?
And let's just say I happened to find a lot of like-minded people, and we exchanged information. My power and knowledge grew quite a bit while I was associating with these people.
Gee, you don't say.
I do say. But I got more than I bargained for. My desire for power made me do things I didn't realize I was capable of doing.
Oh my! If you don't mind me asking, what sort of things?
I am ashamed to admit it, but I acquired this arcane knowledge in less than honest ways.
I get it. The 5-finger discount.
You know, it would only take me 2 fingers to place a curse on you that would last 5 generations.
Yeah? Well, it would only take 1 finger for me to tell you what I think of you and your curses.
Oh, Roderick, stop it! She's being honest with us. Don't antagonize her. Please go on, Madame Strigoi.
Thank you, sweetheart. There isn't much more to say.
Oh,
I
thank
have led
God.
a life of foul deeds and shame, and now in my waning years, I have made it my sole purpose in life to undo any evil I have done, correct my wanton mistakes, and in general try and set wrongs to right. Tonight, I will correct the wrong that has been done to you by getting you on the path home to Paris.
Why, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. And lastly,
Grave dirt, coffin, horse, and wagon. Got it. Nothing else, right?
Close enough.
okay, I guess you didn't have anything new to tell us.
What?
But, do we have anything here that... any item that we can pick up? Incense burner.
It's an incense burner. From the smell of the wagon, Madame Stragoy's been using it a lot.
Trust me when I tell you it's better than the alternative. I had Constable Otto in here earlier, and the cabbage he had for dinner was playing havoc with his system.
And we can't pick it up.
No, I better not. Smoking is bad for your health.
Yeah, except that you are dead already. We don't... play with the crystal ball.
My dear, I would prefer it if you didn't play with my ball.
Well, shame. Gold icon.
It's a gold icon hanging from the roof. I think Madame Strigoi would place a curse on me if I took that.
Yes, child. A real nasty one, too.
Okay. Monster bulletin board.
Apparently, it's a magical tiki monster-faced bulletin board.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. I'm just reading the description.
We can't pick it up.
The bulletin board has a wide variety of semi-magical knickknacks stuck to it.
What about this?
That would be a bear of a task to rip that out.
That's a chicken.
I better not. You're not supposed to operate a rubber chicken unless you've had proper training.
Pumpkin head. I think I have tried this already, but...
What would I use a pumpkin head for?
You could throw it at an extremely superstitious pedagogue.
Monkey's paw.
It's a monkey's paw. For some cultures, it's a talisman of good luck.
Unless, of course, you happen to be a monkey.
Aren't those things supposed to give you 3 wishes?
Yes, but even though there's an entire hand there, according to legend, if you make a wish, the paw usually gives you the finger.
Madame Strigoi, may we have your paw up there?
No, I need it. It's a charm that protects me and my wagon.
From who?
Extremely hairy men. I really, really hate back hair.
Apparently.
Okay.
It's a primitive cultural mask. And when I say primitive, I mean just as valid as any other culture on God's green earth. I have no need to conceal myself. Besides, anyone wearing a mask nowadays is obviously a robber.
Strange planet.
It's a hanging brass Saturn, my favorite planet.
I better not talk about my favorite planet, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows which one it is. Rhymes with Uranus.
No, I better not. I've never seen mobiles so perfectly still.
I put a still spell on them so they don't move. The noise was driving me crazy.
Okay, and I got the bottle of ink from here. Yeah, okay, there is nothing here. There's nothing there. And what about... Well, there is this mystery stew. Can we get some stew into this pocket?
Well,
bucket?
alright then.
Okay. Maybe it's the... Maybe we have to use this stew to get that key from the well. Now that it's hot and everything, it should melt through the ice. Well, only one way to find out. And the key is right here, as you can barely see that golden/golden glow. Oh, now we are getting the stew.
Now this ought to melt you free.
Or not.
I think it must have...
Frozen? You think?
It was a good plan.
Oh, man!
Okay, so it didn't work.
It's a frozen key.
No, it's a frozen...
I bet it's the same one that
green
Mrs.
goo.
Martinelli was looking for. Let's grab it and take it back to her.
There's a slight problem. It's frozen under the ice. There's no way for us to get it out of there. Unless, of course, you have heat vision.
Oh, do I? Is that one of my special vampire powers?
That depends. You aren't from Krypton by any chance, are you?
No, I'm from Paris.
Heat vision is out, but you do have the power to be incredibly rude to tourists.
Okay. So that didn't work. Are we supposed to get fire here then?
It's stuck under the ice.
Yes, indeed. And it's kind of strange that we can't actually interact with this frozen green goo here. Can we bite it out of there?
No, I really don't want to bite that right now. Ask me later.
Okay. Well, should we try it again? Let's try it again. Okay, so... Oh! Ah! God damn it! Didn't want to come here. So let's try this again.
Well, alright then.
Okay, so we got some stew again. Campfire. We might need some fire. You can't feel heat, right, Mona?
For some reason, I can never warm my hands.
Yeah.
They're always cold. Odd.
Is there anything that I can burn or something? Maybe that blanket?
That won't work.
I don't think I have anything else that I can burn. There's a lot of junk, a window, and our coffin is here.
I don't like to touch other people's stool.
That sounded so dirty. Yeah, okay. Let's go and try it again, I guess. I don't think that this is going to work, but, well, I'm just making sure. But if this doesn't work, who are we supposed to give some stew to? Do we know anyone who is hungry? No, at least no one comes to my mind.
Now this ought to melt you free.
No.
I think it must have...
Frozen? You think?
It was a good plan.
Oh, man!
Okay, so that didn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, well, let's get the stew again. Maybe I can... no. I was about to say that maybe I can heat it up at the fire some more before I come back here. But then again, it is being heated over the fire already, so... not much point now, is there? So...
Well, alright then!
Okay. So... we need to get the key from under the ice. But we need something hot. The stew doesn't work. We can't get inside that house. Actually, I don't know. Can we fly there? Since the window is broken.
I'm not sure I would fit, and the glass would cut me to shreds.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And here is the stables. Can I pick up this lantern?
I see well enough in the dark without having to use a lantern.
Okay. Well, let's try to find something. Stable window.
It looks like a closet full of horse gear.
Indeed. Well, let's go to Flat's Landing. And this is a dress shop. Can I use the blanket? Can I cover this cross with this blanket?
That won't work.
I guess not. I can't go in there for as long as this cross is there.
It's a window looking into the dress shop. There's some lady racing around like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks pretty busy for someone whose shop is supposed to be closed.
There's all kinds of things in there. Some fancy looking dresses, several bolts of cloth, and a fat guy who looks really unhappy.
Maybe his corset is riding up on him and he stopped by to have it adjusted.
Distant window. Can I fly over there?
I don't want to scare anyone in there.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Chimney.
Let's take a look up there, Frederick. Maybe there's a way in.
I'm game.
Ah, okay, we can actually fly up there. Oh, it's smoking. I don't think that we want to go in through that. But we can always try.
I can't fly into a chimney when the fire is going. I can't fly into a chimney when the fire is going.
And this is no different.
It's way too hot and smoky to fly down there.
Okay, how about we put off the fire with some stew?
That won't work. That won't work.
Okay, how about we cover this with a blanket?
That won't work.
Yeah, okay.
That won't work.
That would have been too mean. The house would have been filled by smoke. Oh, I didn't want to go down there just yet. But, well, I don't think that there would have been much that I could have done. Well, how about if we pour down some ink
Let's take a look up there,
down the
Frederick.
chimney?
Maybe there's a way in.
I'm game.
Let's give it a try real quick. And I can't go anywhere else from here, only down.
I can't use the black ink with that.
Okay, okay.
That won't work.
Refill bottle, is this empty?
I don't want to smell like a friend.
Yeah, okay. We can't do anything here yet, I don't think. But at least we know that we can go up there. What about here? Restaurant window.
It looks like a window to the kitchen of a busy restaurant. The people all seem to be watching something blue with moving images on it.
Yeah, bars and restaurants are now renting crystal balls from gypsies so their customers can eat and watch the game.
Okay. Oil vat.
It's an oily vat filled with cooking grease.
I believe I have tried this already, but...
Certainly there are better ways to keep my hands looking young and soft without plunging them into a vat of smelly old grease.
Oh, goddammit, I didn't want to go yet. Now we are back here, okay. But... can we use the bucket to get some of this grease?
That won't work.
Can we fly in there?
I better not. The chef might mistake me for a chicken, cut off my head, and fry me up.
You'd technically be French food, too. French fried vampire bat. A rare treat for the locals.
Windowsill.
It's covered with old wine jugs and cooking oil cans.
Okay.
Ugh! I am most decidedly not picking those up.
Okay, okay. Do you want to go in there, Frederick?
I can't use Frodrick with that.
How about you pick up some grease for me?
Frodrick, would you mind diving into that grease for me?
I kind of like the greased look. Might make me look cool, but what for?
I don't know yet.
Me
but
neither.
I think a greased up Frodrick might come in handy.
You don't know how happy I am to hear that last statement.
Oh, hush now.
Ah, okay, so we covered Frederick in grease. Okay, but how does that help us? What can we do with a greased Frederick?
Interesting.
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 I don't think a greased Frederick can help us with the key. Well, at least we know that we can do something with him when all greased up. Okay, and I have already talked these two. Is there any other place where we can go from here? There is the stadium again, the back alley. We can't go to the docks, apparently.
I'm in public. No way I'm going to reveal my curse out in the open. I'll just saunter over to the sign if you don't mind.
Well, go and check it out. And I think that we have to get into the salon somehow.
It is a sign that indicates this is the road to the town of Gosford Falls.
Okay. But we can't actually go there.
It's the docks area of Vlad's Landing.
Yep. People paddle their boats here from far and wide. From way upriver and all over Lake Warg to come here to trade their wares.
What do they trade?
Boats.
Okay. Yeah, we can't actually go there. We can't actually go to the what was it called again? Fort God Falls.
It is a sign that
Godford.
indicates this is the road to the town of Gosford Falls.
Godford Falls. Okay, so we can't actually go there. Can we go to this houseboat?
It's a boat.
It's a houseboat. Pick up the houseboat.
Too heavy. But we could have used one of those back at the castle.
Maybe. But that boat doesn't have the silk-lined interior that your coffin did. Then again, that boat probably doesn't smell like death. Life is all about trade-offs.
Okay, and then what? Stadium event board.
It's the event board for the stadium, and it reads, "Tonight, the annual charity match between the Vlad's Landing All Blacks and the Gosford Falls United. All proceeds from tonight's game will benefit the Draxylvanian Constable's Fund."
I've heard about the DCF. They pay really, really well. Apparently, their life expectancy has dwindled to a relatively short period.
Why so short?
To make up for the high mortality rate due to some disease that they've identified as spontaneous anemia.
Oh my! Shroudy and I aren't the only ones around here who occasionally have to, borrow, fluids from law enforcement officials.
Okay, sports banner. Can we pick up those?
I don't want to get into trouble, but those banners are so old and ratty, they really do need to be replaced.
Okay. Sports banner. Excuse me. We could fly and maybe pick it up.
That's probably not the best way to gain the support of a local community.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, look! It's a lonely old woman sitting by the window.
Is it just me? Or is she sitting really, really still?
You may be right.
I'm gonna go out on a wing and say that's probably not the best place in Vlad's Landing to take a shower.
Okay.
Oh, look! It's a genial gray-haired man sitting in a chair looking out his window with a pair of binoculars. I think he has a broken leg.
How can you tell?
I wonder if he's caught up in some kind of mystery. Perhaps trying to determine whether or not a murder has been committed across the way.
At the nail salon, what's going on over there is really no mystery to anyone.
Indeed, it's not. Can we open this?
I can't just open it. It's a locked door. And there's no keyhole, so it must be locked from the inside. And as far as I can tell, the building has no open windows.
Okay, maybe this building is absolutely meaningless. So we have got a bucket of hot stew and further covered in cooking grease. Those are really the only new things that we have picked up in this episode. I don't think that we can use them in the stadium or in the back alley here. Well, let's go and check out the back alley again. And this is the place where I picked up the boomerang. And this is locked, of course.
The door is locked and there's no keyhole. The locking mechanism must be on the inside of the door.
And you're too fat to go between those bars. Yes.
Dang. Sorry, Mona. I couldn't quite squeeze through. Almost, though. Almost.
Aha, almost. How about this?
I would if we had a good reason to.
What do you mean you don't have a good reason to?
I would if we had a good reason to.
Son of a bitch, I mean... You just tried to get in there earlier, and now you're saying that there's no good reason to?
I don't want to pick that up.
Indeed, because he is already on your shoulder.
I would if we had a good reason to.
Well, there's a locking mechanism on the other side of the door, like you said. Ah, Frederick. Well, okay. Maybe we're supposed to find another window where he can squeeze through. And then we have this place. You don't want to fly there, do you?
I'm always up for a party, but I need to stay and help Mona.
Indeed. Do we want to go to this manhole?
I can't use Roderick with that.
We could just fly over this, right?
I know normal bats are supposed to like dog-damn caves, but I'm not a real bat.
The only things that we can really interact with here are these two crates. We can just move them around.
I don't think so.
And then this. And then I can't move this.
There's something in the way.
I have no idea what to do.
Unlike Christine Van Helsing, I don't mix with trash. She's the wanton wench who introduced me to Shouty.
Wanton wench? Wow. She sounds like real drama at the opera school.
Oh, you haven't seen real drama yet. Just wait till I see her again.
Talk to crate, examine crate. Do we have anything that we can use here? No, I don't think so.
That won't work. That won't work.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're supposed to do here, or what these two crates are about. Okay, let's just leave. And there's also this constable whom I assume that we are supposed to help to become a hero of this town somehow, but it's also possible that we don't need to do anything with him. But it's an idea. It's an idea I have to keep in mind. Well, let's go inside the stadium.
Oh, please let me in. A werewolf ate my chicken.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we have already asked all of these.
Thank you. I need to go now.
Good evening to you, then.
Oh yeah, we can't do anything in that area. We have to talk. We have to show our ticket to him before we can do anything there. I think I saw some interactable items in there, but yeah, I can't do anything. I can't do jack shit. We have to get a ticket somehow. Either find a ticket to get in there or go through the back door. One of the two. What if we told this woman here that yes, that yes, we want to work at this salon. Maybe then we can get in there. I don't know. Maybe one of those gentlemen in there has a ticket. to the stadium.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
Let's see. Oh, we haven't tried to say this.
I was wondering if you might do us a favor.
I guess that depends on what the favor is. My favors usually cost money.
There is a man conducting the constable's orchestra, and we're very interested in reviewing his song list. Unfortunately, he won't let us see it. If you could distract him for us, perhaps we would be able to modify his list.
I'm afraid I can't afford to leave the area. I have to stand lookout for a private nail salon party going on inside. The Burgermeister paid me specifically to stand guard and watch Constable Bud Crane over there, so no can do, honey.
What was that about? Why would we want her to go and talk to that constable down there?
Can we pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can exchange favors. As I mentioned before, Constable Crane over there is very much cramping our outfit style. If you could find some way to convince him to leave his post, I could leave for a while without worry and distract this band leader of yours.
How can we get the constable off the street?
I have no idea. We've tried bribing him without much success. Bud has some sort of high and mighty code of ethics. He's always trying to look like a hero. His brother, Lou's the real hero. Saves people from drowning in fires all the time. Been decorated 5 times. Bud is always in his shadow. But both of them are a real pain in the...
That is enough. Thank you for the information.
Okay, so we should try to get rid of the constable. What about the other option?
I was wondering if you might do us a favor.
I guess that depends.
There is a man...
I'm afraid I can't afford...
Okay, so... What
Can
about
we
this?
pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can
Oh wait,
exchange...
How can we...
I have no...
That is it.
let me try it again.
I was wondering if you might do us a favor.
Okay, what is
I
this
guess
about
that
again?
depends on what the favor is.
There is a man conducting the constable's orchestra, and we're very interested in reviewing his song list. Unfortunately, he won't let us see it. If you could distract him for us, perhaps we would be able to modify his list.
I'm afraid I can't afford to leave the area.
Oh,
I think...
Okay, I think I know what they are talking about. They are talking about that one constable inside the stadium where we were just a few seconds ago. And there was this one list-looking thingy on a table there that looked like something that I could interact with. Maybe that's the list that we want to check out and modify for some unknown reason. Aren't these two the same thing?
Can we pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can.
How can we get the
I have...
That is it.
That's weird.
I was wondering...
I guess...
There...
I'm afraid...
Can we pay...
Perhaps...
Yeah, that's the exact
That is
same
it.
option.
I was wondering...
I guess that...
There is...
I'm afraid...
Yeah, these two are the exact same. I don't know why this is I don't know why they even bothered to add this. Can we pay for your time? This is the exact same fucking thing.
Can we pay you for your time?
Perhaps we can.
How can we get...
I have no...
That is...
Okay. That was weird.
That's all the
They had-
questions I have for
They
now.
had 3
Very
different
well.
options,
If...
and yet the exact same voice acting and stuff for all 3 of them. I don't know why. But anyway, so we have to get rid of this constable here first. Before she's willing to do the favor for us. Come on, Mona. Faster, please.
Excuse me, sir. Might we have a few words with you?
Thank God for the teleporting. Good thing that vampires can teleport like that. So... No new options here, I don't think.
I'm Mona de Lafitte, mighty opera singer. Who are you?
Mighty opera
Constable
singer.
Bud Crane at your service. If there is trouble afoot, I'm your man. Is there anything I can help you with, Fraulein? You look new in town.
I was a guest of the, Gina Martinelli. Until today, that is. I'm trying to get back to Paris, so I'm looking for transport down to the port tonight. Know any?
No coaches come through here in the winter, and I'm afraid the old town, except me, is at the big game going on in the stadium. I'll suggest you wait till tomorrow afternoon, after the town sleeps off their drunken stupor.
I don't see any new dialogue options here.
Well, that is enough for now. I need to go.
How can we get rid of that constable? Do I have anything that we could use? I don't know, bite him.
I can't just bite in public.
Well, there's only one person here, and this lady here, and she has her back turned on us. But yeah, I can understand why she doesn't want to do that. Roderick.
That won't work. I can't use Broderick with that.
Maybe I'll have to make something happen in the dark alley over there, and then he goes and checks it out. Maybe I can bite him when we are in the dark alley there. Bucket of hot stew. Do you want some stew?
That won't work.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Might we have a few words with you?
Let's see. Are there any interesting dialogue options here that could give us some information?
I have to say, you seem eager to help.
That I am. It was my dream to be a member of the Deals, the Draxylvanian Elite Air, Land and Sea Rescue Squad. But I was unable to qualify for the service, so I had to settle for being a constable.
Okay.
That was one dream. Surely you have other dreams and aspirations.
I wanted to be a member of Lake Watch, a team of Draxylvania's best-looking lifeguards. I wanted to be able to save lives and show my brother E isn't the only hero in the Crane family.
Why didn't you join?
I tried out. I broke every speed and strength record they had. But in the end, they said I wasn't photogenic enough.
Shame indeed.
Why are you out here all alone?
The Burgermeister gave the cushy stadium gate job to my brother Lou and stuck me with watching the nail salon. Just because Lou saved the Burgermeister's family from a pack of werewolves that attacked them during their Christmas feast.
Wow. How on earth did he do that?
It's no big deal. Lou just gathered some
we don't
hair
care about
samples.
that. Okay, so Lou must be the constable inside the stadium, I think.
What's in that dark alley back there?
It leads to the back of the stadium and the side door. Athletes and event staff only. Other than that, just a few boxes of junk and old sports equipment and the like. Of course, it is a dark alley. We have had a few incidents take place in there. I have been pleading with the city council to light the darn thing up, but they say their budget is taken up with the new public anti-anemia campaign. Just say no to night visitors. I like to stay near the alley entrance, just in case something happens again.
Okay, I believe that we have to make something happen in the back alley, so he will go and check it out. That's what I believe that we have to do here.
Well, that is enough for now. I need to go.
That's what I believe that we have to do, but what can we do exactly? There's not really much that we can do over here. There's some sports equipment, like he said, and there was a boomerang, but that we already picked up.
Must be the back entrance to the stadium. The fine print underneath says, Scarlet Bovine Memorial Arena. Athletes entrance only. Spectators, please use main entrance. Trespassers will first be taunted, then severely beaten.
Well, damn. Are you sure that you can't fit through those bars?
I would if we had a good reason to.
Well, how about unlocking this door from the inside? Is that not good enough reason for you? Yeah, I don't know what to do over there. And this way, and this just leads us back to the horse owner's house. Yes, over here. Well, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. So we still need to get that key from the well. And this bucket of hot stew didn't apparently work.
It's the well bucket filled with the mystery stew.
So we have to find some other usage for this hot stew. And then also Frederick, of course, covered in grease. And we now also know how to bite people and suck their blood. Finally, took only about took only about 14 or so episodes until we learned that. This is the 15th episode, right? Well, I don't remember. But anyway, so in the next episode we still have to figure out how to get the key from the well, and then how to move that constable away from his station, so we can ask that woman at the salon to go and talk to the other constable, so we can check out the song list or whatever it was for some reason. I'm still not sure why we want to do that, but hey, we need to do it for some reason. And anything else? Well, not really no. But let's try to figure those things out in the next episode. And of course, as always, if you have any suggestions, ideas, or even hints, feel free to share them in the comment section. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more A Vampire Story.